Keep on trucking. Keep on trucking. Keep on trucking. I'ma start this out with saying Joe Biden done fucked up everything. Goddamn fuel cost more than the load, man. Broker making more money than the truck, and we the one that's on the road, man. And the foreigners, they taking all the cheap freight. Get somebody else. YouTube. Listen, your boy in a situation, man. Like, bro, every time I be finna make some bread, bro, shit just happens. So something in the damn road. Something fell off somebody's truck in the damn road. Some kind of plastic thing. This bumper right here already fucking plastic. This shit already plastic. Soon as you hit something, this shit gonna tear up anyway. But it come through and it broke my line right here, man. Broke my line right here. And it broke off flush. It broke off flush right here. Broke this piece off right here. And it's causing my purge valve not to purge. And this is what I need. I'm going there and get this. And I'm gonna need an extractor to get this. All this do is push on this line right here. You just push this on this line. I just took it off here. Push it on here. But you screw this on there and then you put that back in there. But I gotta get this out of here. I could have fixed that real quick. But I need an extractor. I need to extract that out and put this back on. But yeah, this is what it did, man. And I'm trying to get to Phoenix, bro. I got this load, man. I done had a whole situation. I got this load Friday evening. And I supposed to pick this load up Friday morning. But I couldn't do that because of the load I got before this one. They had me over there 10 hours. They had me at that place for 10 hours, bro. So I wasn't able to get loaded. Like, I literally wasted a whole day trying to pick up a load going to Osceola, Arkansas. I didn't know they was gonna do that. I'm sitting out there, then a dude gonna try to come rush me. Whole time I had already had this load booked right here to go to Phoenix or whatever. But I got another issue. I'm gonna tell y'all about the other issue when I come back out here, you know what I'm saying? So just stick around. But anyway, I got the load right there, supposed to be going to Phoenix. These people right here gonna tell me they can't get me to 12 o'clock. Man, I can't wait to 12 o'clock for that, bro. Like, it's just always something, bro. It's just always something, bro. Like, they be, bro, man, we cannot get our truck worked on for nothing out here, bro. Like, you'll lose a whole day trying to get your truck worked on, man. For real. Oh, man. Boy, I tell you, it's rough. So I heard the piece is, yeah, this the piece is that the same? That's the same size.
So that is 1/4 inch for the line, but it's a matter of, is it going to be anything the threaded style or what anything for the other piece? Because whatever this is going into, that's what you got to get out. The other piece is what you got to get out.
Yeah, that's what I got to get out.
But this is 1/4 inch, so that is the right line on that. It's just a matter, is this going to be a 1/8 or is it going to be the 1/4? Most of them are 1/4, but there are some, like I said, that have an 1/8. So we have an adapter that actually screws onto that changes it to an 1/8. So this will still work. You got to find out from that.
I just need I just need to get that out of there. I can put that on there myself and keep rolling. I'm trying to get to Phoenix.
It's just a matter of having a tool. Like I said, that we don't carry this as the shop. We carry jacks, we carry jack stands with that. All the other stuff, all of the tools is take on personally.
Man, it's just rough, man, trying to wait 12 just for that.
I've had three guys not answer, so it may not even be 12. It may be sooner than that. It's still going to be a couple hours, but unless they can come check back in. There's every one of my tire tickets and everything didn't answer your phone. So I've got 2 PMs now. Everything needs to be working on.
Cause I know this too. I know they got like extractors like go that grip, like you stick it inside it.
Yeah, that's an easy out.
It's great, and put it in there and it grips it.
Yeah, if you look at the threads and everything, they're kind of angled a little bit, everything up long, and it just goes in and then it grips and pulls them out.
It grips, like
a reverse thread.
Yeah, like a reverse,
Yeah.
Like if I just had one of those, man, I could totally just get it out. Like I'm gonna have to, I don't know, I'm gonna have to start carrying me some stuff like that, man. Like if it was maybe like a store closer, that maybe carry that, I could just do that real quick.
And there's a Harbor Freight Tools, and then the next exit's 408. You go through. You won't stay on the service road. You go through it, and then there's a little underpass near from the 10 Top Road.
Could I get over there with it?
You wouldn't be able to get with the trailer.
Yeah.
And there's a Home Depot on the right hand side. Home Depot may carry it. Same thing from Harbor Freight. I can't tell if they do or not.
Yeah.
No, you're right, Al. And you see the debris surrounding me. It will certainly be a long road to recovery for so many here. And that comes as the risk extends through tonight. Some 19 million people.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Then ain't no telling those guys probably did leave. Because I mean, if you sitting around, huh?
It's been a wait.
Yeah, you sitting around like you losing money, Got a truck ain't moving, you know what I'm saying? You ain't making no money. Then we got clocks that run off time.
Yeah.
So if your time is running out, you sitting, waiting on shot, you ain't gonna be able to go nowhere. Then you just lost a day, yeah.
Yeah, I already understand.
So that's all those guys got is PMs now?
Yeah, I've got 2 PMs that are still on the boards.
Oh, you got 2 that's still on the board?
Yeah, he's fixing the one's coming up to the bay right now. He's fixing to work on, which is about an hour and a half to hour 45. And then another one that's going to take him roughly about 45 minutes.
Okay, it's just about that time. Okay. Let's see what time it is. 5:17. So you think really about 7? You think about 7?
No, that's going to be roughly about 8.
Yeah. Okay. Okay then. All right. I tell you what, appreciate it. I got to figure something out because I got to get on that road. I got to get to Phoenix, man. I'm going all the way to Phoenix, man. Like it. Yes, sir. You too. Yeah, that guy had told me it was gonna be like 12 o'clock. Now he said 2 guys ain't answering the phone, so it'll be about 8. But if I come in there at 8, I know it's gonna put me 9:30, 10 o'clock getting out of there. You know what I'm saying? Just how I know how they move and everything. So I'm finna have to figure it out. I'm finna have to go try to get this thing and try to put this thing on there. It ain't nothing but a little fit, man. This little fit right here. It's all it is. It's all I need. I mean, he got the fitting, but I got to get it easy out to get the part that's broke off out of the truck or whatever. So that's like another issue I'm dealing with. I just need an easy out, maybe to get that out. But we finna figure this thing out, man. we finna both definitely get it figured out right here. So yeah, oh yeah. But back to this. Let's go back to this. So they wanted me to call Risk and everything about this, about the bumper or whatever. You know, which the bumper ain't nothing. Like the bumper, I priced it. You get bumpers from anywhere from $600-700 to $1,000 to $1,100. So I already had priced the bumper and everything, and our deductible for our insurance is $2,000. So this repair is gonna cost me less than $2,000. So like why would I do that? And then like I had somebody bag into my truck right here. They bagged into my truck. I called them about the hood. The hood is only $1,000, and you can get a white hood already painted for $1,000. He cracked this, and he cracked something on my rim down there, that plastic and stuff. But he bagged into me at the truck stop right here and cracked this, and he pulled off. I wasn't able to get his number or nothing, so you know I wasn't able to have them fix the hood. So the hood is cracked right there. That's it. It need to be replaced right there. But I called Blair and I'm like, hey, you know, well, I need to get this bumper. You know, I'm gonna need a EFS check or something. You know, cause everybody else closed. I ran into this shop and they was like, hey, man, we can't do that. We got to get with leasing and this and that. And then the place for the clothes, they got the bumper while I was there. And the man, like, he getting aggravated because he already told me they was leaving at 3. So now it's like 3, and I'm still on the phone with this guy at Blur, and he's like, hey, we got to, we can't do that. We can't just give you. I'm like, man, I got $12,000 in my account. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, you know, my bumper broke on my truck. What, you gonna give me the money or what? So he's like, well, it's a process we got to go through, and we got to get the okay from leasing and this and that, and you can't work on the truck yourself. I'm like, look, I'm not working on the truck myself. I'm just trying to buy the bumper for these people clothes so I could go and have somebody put the bumper on the truck so I can keep rolling. Like, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, do nothing. You know, I just need to get the bumper for their clothes, and I can't get now, or I have to deal with this tomorrow. So, you know, he go on and on. I said, hey, man, I'll talk to you later, man. I got to go. I went ahead and spent my money, my own money, and bought a bumper. Here go the bumper here. I already replaced the bumper. I got, you know, on the truck. So here go the new bumper right here. I scrapped it down right here. It ain't going nowhere. It's a chrome bumper. It's chromed out, chrome everything. Got the light, the LED light on it or whatever. So I went ahead and put that on there too with it as well, because I was going to eventually replace the bumper anyway, because it already, like, you know, was coming apart. Like right here, like it's plastic, it already was coming apart. So I was going to replace the bumper anyway, you know, but I wasn't expecting this. I was going to wait, you know, till I paid the truck off or whatever. And, you know, at this point, you know, I almost got the truck paid off, I think. You know, I got like a year left on it, you know. So, you know, which I was going to wait for. I just did that. But I'm going to go ahead and get it, since now it's just like this. So, you know, I need it. You know, I got no choice, really. So, yeah. So that's that, man. But what I'm finna do, I guess I'm finna scrap this bumper up, and I'm finna keep it while I'm rolling, man. I'm finna keep rolling, man. I ain't got time to stop, man. They already cost me a day at that shipper, you know, to what now I won't be able to deliver my load Monday in Phoenix. I'm trying to at least get it there Tuesday morning, so I can't keep sitting around at these places. You know, I gotta figure it out, man. I got to go, man. I just got to do whatever I gotta do to get out the road. But I'm finna try to scrap this bumper up, and we finna get out the road, man. Let's go, gang.
Just to haul that shit, I ain't no cheapskate. Damn maintenance so high, I can't even afford breaks. I wanna take a vacation, but I can't even afford a break. Need to get some cows and start farming, I wanna eat steak. Cause I damn sure ain't making it out here on the interstate. They keep telling me it's gonna get better, but I'm like, when? Need to vote Donald Trump 2024, make America great again. Hell, that's about the only way we gon' win. Really, I done lost hope, but I got this dog inside me that just keep telling me to go. But I damn sure ain't finna be working for free, I'm just letting you know. They told me to keep between the mayonnaise and mustard. That means keep it in the road. Keep on trucking. Keep on trucking.